Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Carl Pettis. I have the pleasure of serving as the Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you here today as we sign this educational partnership agreement between Alabama State University and the U.S. Army's Combat Capabilities Development Command. I want to thank Major General Wins for his vision in terms of bringing such an opportunity to Alabama State University. And President Ross, I want to thank you for moving forward with the pursuit of opportunities for Alabama State University students, faculty, and staff. Without further ado, I welcome President Ross to the podium for remarks.
Thank you and good morning. It is truly a great time to be a Hornet. And we take this opportunity to welcome Major General Wins and his staff back to Alabama State University. It was just a few months ago that we talked about this union, this partnership between the United States Army to provide an opportunity not only for the members of the U.S. Army, but also for the students here at Alabama State University to open up opportunities that our students have never seen before. We talked about this, and I was trying to determine, was this the first type of agreement of its kind in the state of Alabama? And as I understand, I think it is. So we will have this opportunity to sign this agreement, a partnership, a true partnership with the United States Army and the the Capabilities Development Command, which is the CCDC. That's the acronym, so I'll use the acronym now. But we will sign this agreement that will signal that we are serious about this partnership and giving our students the opportunity to work with the United States Army to open up our areas where we train our students in the STEM here on this campus and provide them the opportunity to use what they've learned in the classroom to help the United States Army and hopefully one day go on to serve this country. So we're excited, but more importantly, we just want to thank the United States Army for giving us this opportunity and for both teams that worked tirelessly to pull this together. I want to thank our Office of Academic Affairs, the Interim Associate Provost, Dr. Petty, Interim Provost, Dr. Pettis, and all of the team from the United States Army for coming together and pulling this agreement to this point. And so I'm excited that we're going to sign today. And at this time, I'd like to ask Major General Wins to come to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. It is a great day. It's a great day to be in the Army. It's a great day to be here at Alabama State University. I'd like to acknowledge and give a lot of credit to Dr. Ross and his team because when we were here a few months ago and talking about this partnership agreement, Dr. Ross said, hey, if you set the parameters, we'll move and we'll move fast to get it set up. And fast they have truly moved to try to get this set up where we can set the conditions for broader opportunities and more broader engagements between the engineering development centers that are part of Combat Capabilities Development Command, the Army Research Lab, to engage in opportunities to bring scientists together, to bring students together with scientists to collaborate in different spaces, both in our labs as well as here at the university. So it's very exciting for us. As the organization in the Army that is responsible for discovery, development, and delivery of technology that will produce capabilities for the Army warfighter, it's very important that we search and seek out talented engineers and scientists in any circle, in any place that we can find them. And so we believe that this is a location where some truly talented young students are, and we believe there are opportunities that we can provide for them to help us in the development of those technologies in key critical areas for the United States Army. So I'm very excited to be here. I would like to commend the teams on both sides, Combat Capabilities Development Command, as well as the university here, for all the hard work that you've put in over the last few months to put this agreement together. And I think it's just the start. And I think it's the start of a very, very prosperous opportunity. And we're going to take it and make the most of it and see how far we can get. And hopefully we can come back together at some point, and there'll be a great deal of satisfaction by the university on the partnership, and there'll be a great deal of satisfaction by the Army and Combat Capabilities Development Command on the work that we've been able to do and the accomplishments that we've been able to achieve. So thank you for having me back. Thank you for being eager about this, and thank you for being a big supporter of the United States Army. Army strong.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the signing. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the U.S. Army and Alabama State University. At this time, I invite to the podium Interim Assistant Provost, Dr. Tangela Pitt.
I would like to say thank you for attending this awesome event today as we embrace communiversity here at Alabama State University. This is inclusive of this partnership with the U.S. Army Command and Alabama State University. This will provide continuous opportunities not only for our students, but more importantly, our faculty to conduct research and to ensure that our students are career ready when they leave Alabama State University. And although Dr. Ross and General Wins thanked their teams, we must take the time to thank them for their leadership and their vision that got us to this point today. So Dr. Ross, I would like to say thank you as a member of the Hornet family. We will continue to forge ahead to increase partnerships that will foster success amongst our students. And General Wins, we would like to say thank you as well for providing a vision for this agreement and partnership. At this time, I will ask Dr. Ross and General Wins to come back to the podium to take questions from the press.
Any questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Dr. Ross, can you speak again about just how much this will mean for the students here?
This is an amazing opportunity for our students here at Alabama State University. We talk about opportunity being here. This partnership with the United States Army, the CCDC, will give our students the opportunity to experience and explore beyond their wildest dreams, to work in laboratories with the United States Army, and to share a lot of different research with scientists that have a lot to offer them to prepare them for the future. So we're excited about this partnership and providing our students access to this type of opportunity, and hopefully as they go on, this will benefit them whether they choose a civilian career or whether they choose a career in our armed forces.
This has a lot to do with STEM studies. Why is that so important?
So from an Army perspective, we are a big advocate and promoter of STEM-based education because we know that the challenges that we face often will require cutting-edge technology to be developed. So that's why it's so important that not only that we have students who are foundationally based in some of the core STEM educational areas, but they are also going out and pursuing advanced degrees and degrees in areas that are cutting edge, new technology. Cyber, for example, is one of those areas. A lot of folks don't recognize that when they see me, they see a person in an Army uniform, but the Army as an organization has well over 200,000 civilian members of the workforce. And within CCDC, we have about 14,000 members of the civilian workforce and a very, very small concentration of uniform members. So I have an organization that is not quite typical of what the Army has. And it's because of the type of work that we do and the nature of the work that's being done and the importance of it to the Army to develop technology that delivers capability.
And when you speak of Alabama State University offering STEM programs that we consider second to none, it is important that we continue to give our students that are in those programs the opportunity that the United States Army will provide, putting them in a position to be on the cutting edge and provide their knowledge as well to assist in the advancement of technologies that we have. So I think it's a match made in heaven, and as the general has said, what we call this, I call this the drilling down, because they look at a uniform and think it's just military, but it's much more than that. There's much more that our students have to be exposed to understand the full capabilities of both the United States Army and the degrees that they're receiving within the STEM field.
Any other questions? Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.